いい成果を出したようだな。こちらも見習おうとしよう。先を急ぐぞ。
Where is that plant? Supposedly. I don't want to leave it to its own. I don't want to leave it to its own. You know what? No, I need to leave here. I think that up there has the plant. Is this the this is the one that has the plant? Okay. Where's... Oh, I can do this finally? Super move? Super move! Y'all done messed up now! I was looking for these damn aggressors. Where's the last one? Alright, I need to go to that bottom. I need to go to that bottom area. Right? Okay, let me out. Let me out. I don't care about all this talk. Okay, maybe I should. I think something's happening. So where is she? Defeat boss servant. Is she here? Where the hell is she? Is she here? I'm so confused. Oh, yeah, she's here. I have to destroy this thing first. I'm sorry. Okay, where is that Elizabeth girl? Damage. That didn't do much damage at all. Whoa, 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 whoa! Why does it keep saying R3 above her head? When I tap R3, nothing happens, so I don't know what that's about. She's blocking, though. I'm not leaving this sector. Forget that. I'm gonna just mash X, or I'm sorry, mash square in this corner. Code Cast. Press the directional buttons to activate your Code Cast abilities. Code Cast have various effects from healing HP or switching out with a secondary servant to healing abnormal statuses. You can change the Master's Mystic Codec, which changes the Code Cast that can be used. Sure, I'll try this guy. Whoa, 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 whoa! He doing too much. You're so gross. Hurry up and die. Okay. She's dead? She's dead. Okay. Rank A. Okay, I guess I deserve that, I suppose. Purification Choker. New Mystic Code recipe added to craft. Fairy Haori. A Cohort's Mantle. And I've leveled up with some attacks. Okay. Fuse install skills. You idiot. You think you're hot stuff for a little squirrel. And Saber, that ring doesn't look good on you at all. Oh, she's just a hater. I see what's up with her. Spoken like a sore loser. The regalia suits me perfectly and belongs right here on my finger. Crater, is the regalia not a perfect fit? Of course it is. So I tell her that from right by her side. I say it while reaching out to touch her fingers. Prater, your words are joyful to hear indeed, but you are quite assertive as well. Very well, you have my permission to touch my fingers. Yes, as softly as you please, as you would with the finest white porcelain. As the Emperor commands, I touch her gently. I could never touch her any other way. It feels like touching the world's most beautiful rose. Or more appropriately, like touching the world's most beautiful, powerful woman. Yes, you seem much more forward than usual. I believe I may be falling under your spell. But, well, this place might be unsuitable. The 4 generals are nearby, and they have eyes, of course. Perhaps if we were in my room. Okay, so I take it there's some sort of romantic relationship between the two of them, because they sure keep suggesting it. If so, you know, whatever. I don't really have an issue with that. I'm just noting aloud. No, please don't mistake me. I shall accept every ounce of your affection. And as you see, we have won. The enemy is gone. And now that I look again, Archer and Lancer have left the field. This is our land now. You and I are victorious. It's true. There are no further signs of the enemy. Just as Saber says, this area has become her territory. That being said, I can stay at her side a bit longer. Or can I? In that instant, a creak snaps from inside the outside of my body. Did I exhale? Did I speak? I don't know what just came out of my lips. A low groan? A short scream? Whatever sound I made, it's because I'm in agony. Praetor? Even my virtual body feels pain. The moon cell is no different from the real world in that regard. Sense is still sense, and pain is still pain, and death is still death. Let us return to my room, Praetor. Your face has gone ghastly pale. It's not exactly what we had in the Holy Grail War, but my room does have a feature to diagnose and heal you. Quickly. Quickly? Do what? If we may ask. That handsome shining figure isn't yours, you know. What? That voice. Like trickery, debauchery, and malice all rolled into one. Quite right. Over here. Master has been waiting. Now to slay all the ravens in the realm and pray that morning never comes. This is our land, God's land. You're in Nakasukimi, where the crops are abundant and the water is plentiful. The land replenishes water, travels to Takama, travels to Yomi, and travels to the sunlit, watery heavens. And who the hell are you saying all this shit? You've got a tail. Okay, a furry. Dressed in her signature cute blue outfit, Servant Caster is ready to go. It is you, Caster. So you survived. Caster? Who is that Servant? Why do I feel nostalgic about her? Do you remember? She assisted you in the Holy Grail War. But all the while, she was an insolent, scheming fool who made a provisional contract and tried to take the Holy Grail for herself. Of course, in the end, her wiles came to nothing. Which raises the question, where did you go? You suddenly disappeared just as the Holy Grail War came to an end. Suddenly disappeared? How dare you say that to us? You, on the path to the moon cell core, you shoved us from behind and pushed us off. Oh, whatever do you mean? Praetor, if you don't recall what she speaks of, consider yourself lucky. Pay no heed to that character. She is nothing but a lewd, lowly wench. Huh. Is it we who are lewd then? Tell me, which of us has her hooks in her poor innocent master? No matter. Soon enough, your master will be our master. Just wait and see what happens next time. Ah, our ears are perking up. We hear you calling for help, master. There is not enough room in our hearts for all your sorrow. I know her. I can't remember exactly, but I'm certain I know this servant. Her name is... Something floats in the back of my mind, like old footage. No, like memories. That servant in blue is... It was just when I won the Moon's Holy Grail War. There were several people around me, masters, servants, and NPCs. I proceeded toward the Moon Cell Core, and then what? Oh, your miraculous recovery is but a nuisance to me. Trouble me another time, caster. My only concern is to let the Praetor rest. At least have some consideration. Yes, of course, Master's health is indeed paramount, but if we might trouble you just a bit, apologies, good Master, but this is important. Sometimes a devoted wife has to take drastic measures. Ah, tee-hee. Not that we haven't already, of course. Yes. What any sane woman would call drastic, you would call routine. Well, all judgment aside, in the name of our special bond, let me ask you, what in Pluto's depths are you plotting? Oh ho! How cruel to assume we must be plotting something. We are simply following our nature. Besides, you know nothing. She keeps saying we, but you know, whatever. Emperor of fools! That's what you are. You have no idea of the forces you've been meddling with. Was it fun to believe that the regalia was unique and that it made you the one true king? Well, it's time for a rude awakening. We're afraid we hereby declare war with the power of the other regalia. War? What other regalia? My ice, you heard us. See for yourself. Oh, and she's got a generic anime friend as well. Oh. Two Praetors? My body seizes up in pain. I can't even speak. What's going on? That being next to Casters is definitely me. The same face, the same features. From the look of it, we even have the same breathing pattern. What's the meaning of this? Why is that Praetor with you? Why are there two masters? Oh, you really don't know, Miss Saber. That's rather pathetic of you. Then again, you were content to watch us suffer. So pardon us if we enjoy a little... Wait, what the fuck? I don't even know how to pronounce that. Sorry. I've got a vast vocabulary, but that was just like, not in it. Oh, and on top of that, we'd like to make another announcement. What announcement? Now hear this. As of today, we rule all Seraph by our regalia, and with our husband beside us, we proclaim ourselves the ruler of all. Quite a dreamer, aren't you? But it's time to put down that child's fantasy. The sovereign of Seraph is I, and this regalia proves. Ah, but can you not see the regalia on our finger? We have the moon's royal authority here before you. Oh, and if you don't believe us, We just sent you the proof. Take your time and look it over. To be more exact, 50% of the Seraph belongs to us already. The rest is still yours, for now. Gigu? You know what that means. We and you, we're like twins now. What? What? Half? Half? You've taken half my empire? Cut it down the middle, like a sandwich. We and you are like two different suns, and the land is burning beneath us. We took the 50% in the last few days, including the new expanded lands, of course. We'll have the rest in no time, and we won't leave a single piece for you. And that's the truth. She's staring at me. Despite her threatening words, she seems to sympathize with my pain. So prepare yourself, however you please. Oh, and you can hold on to that master for now. Don't get too comfortable in that flimsy, flammable castle of yours. The moon cell chose us. And we choose everything. We are beauty personified. For our nation, for our people, we will stop at nothing. And nothing can stop us. Vanish. Who does she think she is? And where does she find the Praetor's twin? How dare she disrespect me? How dare she declare war on me? Another regalia? It's not possible. It can't be possible. Oh, but Praetor, are you all right? The surprise appearance of Castor and her partner had distracted me for a moment. But now I feel that pain again, not only physical pain, but a deep sense of failure. Slowly it begins to subside. I still can't move yet, but it doesn't hurt as much. At least I'm stuck looking toward the saber. Very well. Back to my room for now then. How did you find your first mission, Praetor? Huh, I'll go with this cute answer. I knew it was going to strengthen the bond between them. Inside the regalia, it just felt like holding her hand. Warm and safe. I could feel my pulse racing against her fingers. Like holding hands? Yes, that's just what it felt like to me. But it felt like even more than that, as if we'd grown closer together than our skin would allow, and our hearts were in perfect harmony. It felt so intimate, so warm and pleasant. If this is the true nature of the regalia, then it is truly a blessing on us both. I talked to Saber about the regalia. I want to know everything she does. Material-wise, it looks as if it's made of white gold, though of course it's really a collection of data. Could it be some kind of key code? She keeps referencing the royal authority, but what exactly does that mean? Yes, just as I would expect from you, Praetor. Your curiosity and insight fill me with such confidence. Confidence? Huh? What's with the odd reaction? Is that really confidence she's giving off, or is it just bravado this time? Sadly, I know little more of the regalia than you do. I know it's made of special mystic code from the moon cell, densely packed. In terms of file size, it holds more data than the largest territory. It seems all that data pertains to the most recent Holy Grail War. To be honest, it is difficult for me to quantify its true value. Gifted as I am, this task may call for a specialist. Still, is it not a beautiful ring? That alone makes it more than precious to me. I agree from the bottom of my heart. The ring's white golden sheen perfectly matches her finger. Beautiful? Of course. Precious? Unquestionably. Just wearing it increases Saber's charm tenfold, enough to overcome any opposing force. You think so? No, of course. Of course you do. I thought the same, of course, but it warms my heart to know you agree. Feeling ardent today, aren't you, my praetor? I'm just stating the obvious. Sure, let's go with that. Praetor, have you no sense of self? I must say, you have never approached me quite like this. Praetor, I gasp. Your eyes. I cannot look away from your eyes. All this time, as I have given my all to conquer you, it is you who have conquered me. Well, now this is not so undesirable, I must say. Side story now available. Free battle now available. Tryin, whatever fuck side story now available. New content added to the gallery. A mystic code recipe has been added in craft. Well, that was quite a chunk of stuff in this very short amount of time. I guess I could stop here and give my final thoughts on this. This game is fun if you like Muso style games. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of, Muso type games. I own Hyrule Warriors and played that a ton and really like it, but it was mostly because of the Zelda theme. I'm really not that into Muso games in general. So this probably wouldn't be a game that I could recommend personally unless you A, really love Muso games, and B, are really into anime. It's got a pretty interesting, very anime story attached to it. And like I said, I believe there's some sort of anime or manga or whatever for this. And I do believe that checking out other media will help you understand it better. Jumping in as someone that knew nothing about it beforehand, I was picking up some stuff, but most of it went way over my head. So if I were somebody who were interested in this game, I definitely would try to check out the other forms of media as well in order to better understand it. The game though isn't particularly for me. It's a little too, I don't know, cheesy. Like the girls constantly falling over each other, having all this flirty action between the two of them. I'm not really that interested in that, and it's not because they're two girls. If it was a guy and a girl, I wouldn't have any interest in that either. It's a little too excessive. Like, I'm not interested in watching two characters fawn over each other saying a bunch of cheesy shit back and forth regardless of what their gender is. It makes no difference to me. So this isn't particularly a game for me. I think it's an okay enough game, as I said before, if you like Muso and if you're interested in anime. And if you can get over the really cutesy, really corny dialogue, then, hey, you may have a winner here. But not particularly for me. I did have fun with it, though. It's just not a game that I would revisit in the future and try to finish or anything. But thank you very much for joining me playing Fate Extella, the Umbral Star. I hope you guys had as much fun playing as I did, or I'm sorry, I hope you guys had as much fun watching as I did playing. And I'll see you guys next time.